Here we go. All right, another week in the books. I'm watching the UCI World Cup in Poland right now. Please don't make me say the name. I can't do it. I just butcher it, and it just wouldn't be good. No one wants that. So it's in Poland. I am at the top 10 currently. I've watched the first 20. They take like a 3 minute break, and who knew, guys, that buying the right product, using it, watching it in its entirety may actually produce a, a good a good feeling at the end of it. Like I'm so fucking dumb, but yeah, I don't know. Rudy, I've been listening to Rudy. He hasn't been too bad. Having Gwyn in the booth, he's really taken to this, man. I love having him in the booth. Greg is definitely he's definitely a watcher. Maybe not like as I think there's a lot of shit going on in his mind, but I don't know about his like communicating it in the moment. Um, he seems to, but Aaron has not saying that Greg can't learn that or that's not like a learned skill. He could definitely do that, but he's just like a racer right now, so I think he's very focused on that. But it is good to have him in the booth. But Aaron is fucking crushing it. I love having Aaron in the booth. Listening to him is leveled out some of my despise for Rudy. I think honestly, I might have just been fucking pissed that I didn't know how to get to it. And also, like last week when I was buying like Discovery Plus. So, and also looked at, I saw another article. I think it was a Pink Bike article, and it kept saying like the how to watch it was through like Discovery Plus and Eurovision. Like even on like the American viewers, like it was broken down American, like European, and it said Discovery Plus and Eurosport for everything. So I don't know. I guess the real conundrum is that I was just looking at the wrong fucking article. Maybe it wasn't a Pink Bike article, but either way, at least I know I'm not crazy. At least in the sense of like I was just hallucinating a website that told me the wrong information. I am still dumb enough to look at that wrong information and think it's right, but at least I'm not hallucinating, you know? Silver linings. God damn. But yeah, so I finally got it. It's pretty good. Dude, the finish line lady fucking rules. This lady just seems like I don't know who she is, where they got her, but she seems like an F1 like on-field reporter. It's like it's not quite the candor and like playfulness that I see from like on-field reporters, but like end of race like yeah, or maybe it's just Americans that do that kind of like smile for the camera type thing. This lady is all fucking actually, yeah, I think she's British. She's all fucking business. Just staying on business. That's what this bitch is doing. And she's crushing it. I love it, dude. She's great. All right, go take your seat. Thank you. Yeah, she's fucking awesome. I love it. I had some shit written down. I watched some let's give some background on this track. This is a new track this year. This Polish track. I don't know if this spot. I think this spot is like completely new. Everyone's saying it's like a new track, so I'm gonna guess that they don't just mean like new in the past several years, but just like new in general. So it's it's fucking sick, dude. There's so many jumps on it, and at first I was worried because it started off really dry, like during the week. So they practiced for I think a day or so on it in dry conditions, and then it rained and just got so muddy. But honestly, like yeah, so I was worried like they might shut it down again, but they didn't. Congrats to them, powering through because this track looks fucking sick right now, and it's like dried out a little bit for finals. There's a little bit of talk about track conditions, but n not anything to the extent that is like, I think, truly deciding the race. Just to the extent that it's like a little bit of a topic of conversation. But hey, baby, that's racing. So This uh this is pretty sick. I'm liking this. At first I was like, okay, let's get into nah, yeah, track sick, steep spots. I had some stuff written down that it'll be it'll be interest it would be it's gonna it is now interesting to see how this track rides because I think there's a good amount of steep stuff, like technical sections and steeps. Um but it's like but then there are some flatter spots. So it has like it's not like Fort I'm in my mind I'm comparing it to Fort William, where Fort William feels like there's not as many steep parts. It's just a very long, grueling, hard to keep your speed and hold speed track. Whereas this Polish track feels like it's going to be maybe a little bit easier to pick up speeds in certain sections because like let off the brakes and go like like a steeper track. But then also there's definitely some spots that are hard on the pedals, keep like regain speed. Um, so like some yeah, it's pretty sick. It's a very well-rounded track. They keep saying it's a fast track, it's close, but dude, these times are like pretty well spaced out. Ocean O'Callahan came to before I start getting into finals, I want to let me think about is there anything else to go over. I wrote down like Loick's gonna do well. Finn, I could see doing well. Yeah, let me go through my thought. I write them down. So this track is so fucking fast. I wrote that down. Good note. Yeah, well noted. um, there's a lot of like insides, but I think that changed a little bit with the weather. So now we're seeing a little bit more pushing into the berms, which is honestly like pretty cool. I like that. It's fun, pretty fun to see. Um, Yeah, I wrote down British riders for wet weather and then the French riders for the steeps. Sitting in second, sitting in first right now is Loic and Benoit. And who's in third? I I don't know right now, but um yeah, two Frenchies right at the top right now. So I could see that. Yeah, Loic is just fucking crushing it, man. So many ins. Okay, I was watching BK's a little bit more about the track. There's like this sweet little rock section. I guess like it's just a side tangent to try and unbias myself from America. But I'm not a fan of the West Virginia World Cup. The reason I'm bringing this up is BK was like he's not as much of a fan of this like of these like rock fields in this one corner, but I think it's fucking sick, dude. It's literally just baby heads just piled on each other. There's like not really any dirt. It's just the rocks. Looks fucking sick. And I'm saying that because it's like West Virginia is basically all rocks, and that sucks. That track blows to watch. I'm not a fan of that track. There's like one double that's pretty cool to watch. It's like an off camber jump like double, like left-hander double, which is pretty sick to watch, but other than that, not my fucking jam. So yeah, this is pretty sick. This whole track, basically, this whole track is fucking dope. Um, they don't show the full runs in finals from like I think I noticed it maybe at like top 15. I noticed it on Greg Williamson's run, so I wonder if they started it before and I just didn't notice. But yeah, they were cutting into the runs maybe like 30 to 50 seconds, like into the run, which I don't know. It's still like almost a third of the run. So maybe don't fucking do that. But this what do we got? What do we got? Yeah, so I think it is alive. Because of that, I was like listening and it feels weird. I was like there's no way they're starting the riders before the next one like finishes, right? And it feels like they might and then they cut back to the start gate and then they cut into the riders run. I'm trying to figure it out because it's weird. 'Cause it's like if you're skipping time, then what is not being shown? And it's just like I don't know. Probably no one else noticed it or cares, but it's something that just like kind of when I don't understand something, I'm like I freak out. I'm like, what is fucking happening? Been gaslit too much my life. Thanks, mom and dad. So this, but yeah, they started showing the live, like the full runs, with Greg Williamson, and I'm back to being content. They're doing this like 3 minute breakdown for the top 10, which I'm fucking about. I love, yes, dude, yes. I'm okay. Now let's get into my beef with the UCI because maybe, maybe, possibly, I was speaking from a place of, you know, naivete in the fact that I wasn't actually consuming the product but still commenting on it. Possibly. I'm not admitting to anything. I'm just saying possibly. So, now in consuming the actual product, you know what? It's not too bad. Who knew? But yeah, they're doing this like breakdown like for the top 10, talking about what they just saw. I dude, fucking halftime this bitch up, man. Make it an event. This is sick. This is so dope. I was gonna be very, very upset if they just didn't show like full runs because Red Bull, I don't think did that. I don't think they showed full runs for any of like even first place runs. Like you could catch the highlights on YouTube later, but it wasn't broadcast. So the fact that they're broadcasting all of the events or of the entire run, I am so on top of because I fucking hated that. It's like, but it was a free product, so whatever, you know. But now it's like that's I want if I'm paying for a product, I want the full fucking product. Like the fact that they're like doing stuff at the bottom, that's great. I'm like I think that it definitely adds value to the broadcast, but yeah, just you got to be showing the full run. Come on. It's just like and like it's on HBO Max, so you can skip it. It's this is on at fucking this was on at like 3:30 in the morning for me. Like I'm not watching this live. I can skip over a full run if I really don't want to watch it. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's for the fans, like in person, but I'm just like no, because they have to watch it anyways. So it's literally just for the viewers. But like, just show me the full fucking product. But anyways, yeah, it's sick. I actually like it. It's pretty good. Um, so let's okay, Ocean O'Callahan right off the bat, fucking laying it down, solid run, and then there were some people that like I think caught up to. I think Thibaut Deprella was kind of like on his heels a little bit. I don't think he beat Ocean's time, or he might have, but yeah, it's now starting to pick up. Danny Hart, Jakey Jewett, my my fucking dogs are barking. I want to. I don't know if Ronan. I don't know if Ronan Dunn even made it into finals. I'm like hesitant to look it up because I don't want to actually see who wins because I don't know. I'm only at the top 10 right now. But Loick's in first with like a 1.2 second lead or something like that. So pretty significant from what it's been before Ocean came down. I forget the times. All right, I just gotta look it up. I hope I don't get fucking. I hate getting it spoiled. Hang on, I gotta pause this. Already had it up. Let's go. Loaded and not needing to search for anything. So didn't get it spoiled. Fuck yeah. So yeah, the looking at the start list, we're at Loic. So the rest to come are Andreas Kolb, Charlie Hatton, Angel Suarez. Dude, fuck yeah. Way to be Angel. He's like one of my favorite riders to watch. Very like stylish rider. I watched him when he was with Gwyn on back in the day when he was on YT, maybe? Was he on YT? Yeah, I think that was it. But he's just like a kind of like fun person to watch. Always rooting for him. He's just like seems like a good natured, like good hearted, fun individual to be around. Good vibes. Always rooting for good vibes. Finn Isles, Amaury Piron, that makes sense. Lachlan Stevens McNabb. Nice. Ronan Dunn, Lucas Shaw, Loris Vergier, Dak Norton. Dude, I'm way to be. Pats on the back. These guys, fucking Americans, are kind of, at least in semis, like coming out to fucking play. So that's fun to see. Dak's fucking crushing it, dude. Where did this guy get his fucking speed recently? Was he just not training, like not doing any cardio or some shit? He was like, yeah, I mean, he's ridden with like Gwyn for a while. Yeah, I don't know. He just like kind of fucking starts. I don't know. Yeah, he's not. He's the last one on the mountain, so who knows if he crashed or not. But even like just in semis, like that's still pretty fucking good. He was 259, 2, yeah, so like point one ahead of Loris Vergier, who's really fucking good. Lucas Shaw is right there, like a second away as well. Good to see, man. Fun, fucking fun, dude. Let's go fucking racing. So yeah, watching those top 20 is pretty sick. Danny Hart looking fucking quick. BK looking good. Yeah, good to see everyone. All right, I'm gonna watch this top 10 and just and then talk about it afterwards. Hopefully you can't hear it too much, but I got it playing in the background. Um, and dude, they're showing reruns, like replay of the top 10 runs, I think. Fuck yes, dude. Hell yeah. This is so fucking sick. If you can, go buy it. It's This is pretty nice. They're drawing out the top 10. This is sick. Yeah, Andreas Kolb just went. He's definitely a fun rider to watch. Man, I've just been out of this for so long. Some of these names I'm just like not recognizing. It'll be neat to try and like get an idea of. I mean, obviously I recognize Charlie Haddon from like his world champs, but like I feel like when I don't know, like maybe it's just like paying attention to more juniors, but these guys aren't like super young. I don't think they're or not Charlie Hatton, but Andreas Kolb. Uh, Jesus Christ, I think I just like switched into talking about Charlie Hatton. But Andreas Kolb, yeah, I don't really like recognize his name from anything. It's sorry, it's the fucking Charlie Hatton like popped up on screen and I was like, wait, I'm talking about Charlie Hatton? Um Andreas Kolb, yeah, I just don't recognize him. Well, I guess this also kind of goes for Charlie Hatton too. Is like I don't really recognize them from like juniors coming up. Like I remember like Jackson Goldstone juniors, Jordan Williams juniors. Like I don't know, maybe they didn't really like come into their own until like later on. But then like I wonder how long they've been on the circuit, and I just like am not seeing their names. I wonder how much I should be paying attention to these like semis, not semis, or yeah, like maybe semis, but then like honestly, like the whole list, like Hans Lehmann, no idea who that is. Gaton Vige, I know him because he's on Propane. I like watching that. Thomas Estaki, like I don't know. Yeah, it's just like I guess it'll be just kind of learning the names, but I guess that's literally what I'm fucking signing up for, you moron. But yeah, it's pretty sick. It'll be nice. It'll be nice when I've got like a couple years of this under my belt and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that name. Like he's been kind of on the precipice for a while. Literally just describing learning. Jesus Christ. Well, Charlie Hatton's up and he's pretty fucking good. Don't know when he fucking came out of the woodwork, but yeah, let's get after it. This is fucking fun to watch. Hell yeah. Literally as I hit play, like 10 seconds afterwards, Greg uh Jesus Christ, not Greg Williamson. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. Greg, the fucking goat, guys. Come on. You know, you get it. He goes like Charlie Hatton is. I remember him from being a junior, like being a very like I don't know, maybe say like precise rider. Now I'm flustered because I can't remember the fucking goat's name. We're on a first name basis actually. That's why. It's just he's Greg to me. I'm my name to him. So yeah, you guys get it. You know how it is. It's just I know these famous people. I'm important. But yeah, so he just blew off the track unfortunately. So I don't know. I'm just gonna hit play. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up the recording. And if it does, no one listens to this anyways, so it's not that big of a fucking deal. But yeah, just running through this track. He did look pretty good, pretty tidy. Going through it, just yeah, a little offline. Rocks flying everywhere.
Yeah, it smoked a rock there. It looked like it bounced up and hit the bottom of his frame and just broke in half.
All right, that's it. Just watch the finish of it. Guess who fucking won? Ronan Dunn. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. Attaboy. So Ronan in first, Loic in second, Loris Vergier in third, Benoit Coulange in fourth, Amaury Piron in fifth, Lucas Shaw right at sixth, right outside the top five, Angel Suarez ninth, Ocean O'Callahan 10th. Let me hit play so they can go up. Man. Jacob Jewett 17th. Good to see. Where is Danny Hart? 20th. With an exact tie with Dylan Levesque. Nice. Way to be Danny Hart. Rounding it out. That's fucking awesome for Ronan Dunn. Psyched for him. He's such a fun person to watch. Alright, that was the fucking Poland. That was the UCI World Cup with a stop in Poland. Damn, that was awesome, dude. The top 10. Alright. I'm back on the UCI for these finals. Let me go back. I want to see this top 10 again. Alright, it's not going back for some reason. There we go. Man. Loic put down a heater of a run. Ronan was fucking moving, dude. So, like, smooth. His run was really fucking fun to watch. Yeah. Where did Finn Isles get? But anyways, yeah. Jordan Williams, I think was like closer to 30th. Lucas Shaw, excited to see him in 6th. Yeah, whatever. I don't have too much else. It's good to see Amaury Piron back. He's super fit. I mean, this all makes sense. They're very fit riders. I felt really strongly about Ronan in this because of how fucking strong and fit he is. And it did. I felt like it showed in his run. He just like wasn't pedaling too much when he did pedal, putting the power down, putting the watts down. And Loic just absolute fucking steed on a horse or steed on a bike. He he's an absolute horse, dude. Loris Vergier, he's just a very technically sound rider. A little bit of a bobble from him, still got third. Benoit feels like a very technically sound rider, close to I feel like Loris, maybe a little bit more power just because of his size compared to Loris, I think. And then Amaury Piron, just like an absolute, just giant off the bike too, like similar to Loic but taller and like just as muscular. So yeah, fucking great, good, great broadcast. Way to be. Now I want to talk. I gotta choose. I think crankworx is next, like next fucking weekend. So I gotta set my lineup for crankworx. What's its face? All right, here we go. We got this crankworx. It's like it says multiplier mode. So build your dream team. Select 4 men, 2 women. Your points are awarded by points scored by the athlete at the event multiplied by the athlete's assigned multiplier value. So I don't know how. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Still cool. I like sporting them. It's fun to just see if I can figure this shit out. So going through the guys, so this is I think the next one is Cairns, crankworx Cairns, which is usually a pretty flat, pedally track. So I'm going for someone that's like pretty fit, and I just came across Ryan Gilchrist, who I think is an enduro athlete, rides for Yeti, I believe. So definitely taking him. Keep scrolling. Jacob Jewett, multiplier of 4. BK, multiplier of 2. So okay, so just more likely to win. So gonna keep scrolling. Might take BK. Ooh, the Bulldog. Take Brooke McDonald. Eddie Masters, Garrett Meekum. Man, I don't know. I'm looking for Tohoto. Yeah, multiplier of 4. Definitely taking him. Um, Richie Rude's racing that. See, that's the thing. I don't know if like because Jackson Goldstone was on this for UCI World Cup and he's not racing. So I don't know if this is like I don't know how accurate this is, but yeah, I'm going Richie Rude for sure. Stevens McNabb, Lockie Stevens McNabb, literally just put down heater of a run here in Poland. So, and he's 7. I don't know. Seemed to have it. So I'm gonna take him. So I got 4. See if I should take anyone off. Casper Woolley, Socrates Zotos, Boss Van Steenberg. No, I actually feel pretty good about this. I mean, BK is definitely a good pick, but it's only a 2 multiplier. I got 2 7s and 2 4s, and I feel pretty good about Ryan Gilchrist, 7, Tehoto Enrique 4, Richie Rude 4, Lockie Stevens McNabb 7. All right, now I got to pick chicks. So I'm gonna go with man. This is tough because I don't know the women as much. Let me. All right. So for the women, I don't know too many, if at all, unfortunately. So, I mean, I know Tawny Seagrave, but she's a multiplier of like 2, so I don't know if there's the best value in that. So I might choose Jess Blewett, who's multiplier of 4, and say I want to pick like another someone close to home. Maybe I'll go with the all Kiwi team, and go Jenna Hastings as well. I mean, I guess there's a ton of Kiwis in here, so it's not like uh yeah. No, I'll go Tawny Seagrave. I'll go Tawny. All right, sick. Save team. Bangers. And then, dude, I just checked this. It says June 2nd is Hardline. Dovey Valley. Diffie. I think everyone says Dovey. Dovey Valley. It's so fucking fun to say, dude. Having a British accent is fucking so sick. So much fun. Dovey Valley. Create a team. Yeah. Red Bull Hardline. 2 fucking weeks. Let's go. God damn. We're fucking flying with shit to watch. This is fucking sick. All right, edit team. So you must select 5 riders for your team, 5 men and 0 women for your team. Oh, okay. Oh, they're not doing chicks? Did they do women on this? Or on, I don't know, on the Australian one? I don't know if they did. But I think they were there. But anyway, oh yeah, they did slow style this year for women. That was sick. Um, yeah, so 5 men, build your team, guess the podium order. Who will clinch first, second, third? Choose wisely and lead your team to victory. 100 plus points for each rider selected that finishes in the top 5. 100 points for each selected rider that finishes in the top 5 for men. 100 points for every podium spot guessed correctly. All right, hang on. We back. All right. I think I'm gonna save this for next week because there's so many fucking good riders on this that I want to choose and talk about. I can't wait for the fucking. I can't. Whoa, Tebow Lally. Oh yeah, I think he was there last time. Um, Tiny Seagrave is listed as a male. I can choose her. Yeah. I'll talk about this next week and leave it here for now. Let's go, Ronan Dunn. Way to fucking be, dude. First World Cup win. He's so psyched. Go crazy, kid. Go crazy, lad. Bye.